Guys, I am beyond excited about this review right now because this might be one of my favorite movies of the year so far. It is a Netflix action film directed expertly by Gina Prince-Bythewood. It's The Old Guard, and I think I've grown a little obsessed with it. Charlize Theron leads this one as Andy. She is the leader of a group of immortal soldiers who have been doing whatever they can to keep their ability top secret. The trouble is, now someone's found out what they can do, and that individual wants to exploit their power. Where to even begin with how The Old Guard just blew me away? I guess let's start with the most obvious thing here first. Theron is an action star who just absolutely commands the screen in all of her fight sequences, and then also infuses Andy with this wild amount of history, depth, experience through those more dialogue-driven beats. Then you've got Matthias Schoenaerts, who steps in as Andy's right-hand man. His name is Booker, and again, no surprise here, he's phenomenal. And the same goes for Marwan Kenzari and also Luca Marinelli as Joe and Nikki, who round out this team of four that they've got going on here. And actually, I have to say that their chemistry might have been one of the best things in the entire movie. You just know that a cast is doing something really special when you notice that you're able to remember all of the character names just in a flash, and also when you realize how quickly you're caught up in their group dynamic and really start to feel invested in the characters. And then there is Kiki Layne, who hopefully you know from If Beale Street Can Talk, but again, just wow, she is so utterly captivating here. She gets one heck of an introductory scene and is just downright magnetizing in every single moment that she's on screen. Her involvement also brings me to just how much I really loved this script. First off, I love the high concept of immortal warriors, and I also love it even more because Greg Rucka's adaptation of the comic book doesn't just lean on that high concept. Yes, they have a superhuman ability, but what they do with it is very much driven by emotion and experience and everything that still makes them human. And that's a concept that I think was further enhanced by seeing the very experienced foursome of Andy, Booker, Nikki, and Joe operate right alongside someone who is new to their group, Kiki Layne's Niall. Early on in the film, her character discovers that she's just like them, and what develops is a pretty powerful mentor-mentee relationship between Niall and Andy, but also one that feels realistically complex, and not like Andy is just handing Niall all the answers, and that's what contributes to making both of their arcs especially rich. The villain of the movie, however, is, a little formulaic, but I did find that Harry Melling's performance made it work well enough, and so did the fact that it's kind of a reasonable course of action for someone who is a pharmaceutical executive in this situation. Of course, he's going to want to replicate their ability for profit. I also wouldn't have minded a few more layers to Chiwetel Ejiofor's character either, but I do think he served his purpose when it came to moving the narrative forward and upping the stakes quite well. Plus, it's Chiwetel Ejiofor we're talking about here. He's the kind of actor who can bring so much more out of a character than just what's on the page, and I really do think we see him do just that here. So now, I love the performances, I love the mythology, and to make it the complete action movie trifecta in a sense, the action sequences are phenomenal. They're brutal and visceral and especially well choreographed and shot. Yes, at this point, we should know what Gina Prince-Bythewood is capable of, but her confident and precise touch on every single element of this production just further proves she's the complete package and one of the best out there right now. I'm going to give The Old Guard 4 Deweys out of 5 on the Dewey Decimovie scale. I love this concept. I love these characters, and I especially love how Prince-Bythewood just brings it all together. The Old Guard isn't just a wild, quick thrill to check out on Netflix in your free time. It's an extremely rich scenario that sparks significant investment and weight through characters that are just oozing with motivation and layers. I I really do hope they broaden this world further with a sequel, but in the meantime, not going to be greedy. I'll be pretty happy watching this installment over and over again. So there you guys go. It's my thoughts on The Old Guard. If and when you check it out, and I hope you do, please tell me what you think about it in the comments section below. And before I say goodbye to you and close out this review, we've got some Patreon shoutouts to give. 6 wonderful folks right here. We've got Christy, Rick, Patrick, LK, Avery, and Brandon. Big thank you to all of you for being here, being part of the campaign, and coming back. Oh, I actually think you're going to get a thank you from Dewey right now. It's going to yep, there it is. There it is. Dewey sends his love in your direction as well. A big thank you to everybody out there who is watching this review right now. Please don't leave without liking and sharing it, and I'm going to see you soon with even more of them.